So we're talking about entertainment today. And the title for today's discussion is why the entertainment craze in Nigeria is doing more harm than good. I have some videos, I would like to share.
And I was just remembering different videos right now because when you were talking, I just got a video from somebody about a marriage that was taking place in Nigeria. We actually among Nigerians in the UK. So, and it's a 5 minutes clip.
Yeah.
So you see and you see the engagement. Everything was so dull and serious. You see the church. The church was the dullest. People were almost, it was like the bride and everything was sleeping, and the groom. They were just sitting down like this, as if they were dumb and dumb, deaf and dumb. Then something started. They took it to what do you call it? Is it after the entertainment?
No, they call it
entertainment. Yeah, is it reception?
Reception, yeah, that's what.
So then when they go to the reception,
everybody came alive.
If you see what was happening, the prince, what they call the bride was coming. All the girls, braids, all of them were dancing. I mean, as if this is what everybody has been waiting for. Yeah. Then the bridegroom, they were as if this is before, as if they were injected with sleeping injection, and as if nothing was happening, as if they were so dull, as if they are different people. So I began to notice that it is like life for Nigerians right now is when they have to dance or when they have to do something funny. Yeah. It's if when they lose their mind, when they need to think, they have lost. It's boring.
Of course.
But when it's time to dance and to put some performance, something, they come alive. Yeah. And that is how I began to notice that all the weddings, all the celebrations, even burial. Even with burial, somebody died. It is the dancing and the entertainment and the something, that is what they like, the performance, as if that is life for them. Yeah. So it means we have identified the animalistic nature to become our self-identity.
Exactly.
We have identified ourselves with the animalistic, instinctive nature of man.
Yes.
So this instinct, the reflexes that are not peculiar to humans, that are more peculiar to animals or to the lower humans. That is what we have now, embraced, and we have personalized them, and we have, we are now identifying with them as if that is our identity and who we are.
Yes.
But really, that is supposed to be the opposite. It is when it comes to thinking, innovation, invention, when it comes to reasoning, when it comes to creativity, those are the things that identify a man, a human being.
Yeah.
A Homo sapiens is supposed to be identified and defined, not by how it could respond to stimuli. But what we have done right now is that we have made ourselves to be dependent on stimuli, and our responses to stimuli, we have now made that to become our true identity.
Yes.
So without stimulus, we are not human. We don't come alive. Without a stimulus, we can't function.
Yes.
Life is boring to us. Yes. So that's what I just noticed, that when it is even in church, when it is praise and worship time, everybody is jumping and gyrating and everything. But when it comes to thinking or functioning, we're just docile. We are off. Everything is just, but we are not. We are in trouble. Yeah. We have identified animalistic criteria, and we have identified animalistic attitude to become human attitude. That is number one problem. Number two problem is we have now embodied that and called that who we are.
Yeah.
That is catastrophic. We have made ourselves and branded ourselves as biomasses. We have defined ourselves as biological masses only, not as thinking human, not as Homo sapiens. Whereas a human is only human when he thinks. A person is only human when he reasons. It is the reasoning part of the man that makes him human being. It is not the gyrating. It's not the movement of the body. It is not the emotions. It is not the instinct. It is not the reflexes. It is not the stimuli that makes us to determine us to make us to be human. Anybody can do that. Any dog can do that. Any monkey can do that. Any cat can do that. And that is catastrophic. Because that is why entertainment has been promoted to become the cornerstone of our society. Exactly. Everybody wants to sing. Exactly. Everybody wants to dance. Everybody wants to do things that that are just cheap and surface. And even people who are supposed to be right-thinking people, they are all waiting for a moment of reflexes and of instincts. And that is what has devoured us of functioning as total human. So you will see that productivity will be low. You will see that invention will be low. Yeah. You will see that development will be low. You will see that technological growth will be low. Yeah. You will see that industrialization will be low. You will see that anything that is called progress and civilization will be lacking behind, because we didn't push forward the reasoning senses, analytical mind, critical thinking, and innovative thinking, strategic thinking. We are not pushing those forward. We are not celebrating those. We are not putting those as our strength. We are not developing those, so we cannot compete with the world.
Of course. I started by saying that we've identified with this. Of course, entertainment is everywhere in the world. If you come to Ukraine, of course, there's entertainment.
There are people who have labeled us. In Ukraine here, there are nationalists, and in Europe in general, even historically, Europeans used to label Africans as people. The only thing that they have is emotions, that they don't have brain, intellect. So they used to sell us and captivate Africans, sell Africans. The reason why they were selling Africans into slavery is because they had an argument that we don't see characteristics of human beings in them, that we don't see that they are human. They are subhuman. Why do they say we are subhuman? Because they said everything we see with them that they do is a manifestation of the flesh. It's a manifestation of instinct. They sleep about, give birth to children. They dance during the day. They eat and just have fun. That is all they do in Africa. They eat. They run about in the bush to kill something to eat, just like lions will do, tiger will do. Hunt for what to eat, and survival instinct. The instinct to survive, the instinct to reproduce, and that's what they see.
And those are all animalistic.
And those are animalistic instincts. Yes. The instinct to eat, to survive, the instinct to reproduce, the instinct to just have fun, to play around. Yeah. So they said these people cannot probably be humans. And that is the reason they gave. I don't support them. Yeah. And I don't say they are right. Yeah. But those are the reasons they gave for slave trade. So now we ourselves are labeling ourselves. It's one thing for us to be labeled like this by outsiders. But when we ourselves have come to a place whereby we are now identifying ourselves with those vices and calling them our identity, that is when you know that we don't have a people, we don't have a nation. Our people need to wake up. Their senses need to be awakened. They need to be civilized. They need to be adjusted. They need to be corrected. They need to be repaired. Their minds need to be repaired. They need to be taught of what makes a human human. What makes a personality a personality. I have a book there. Where is that my book? Where are the heroes?
Let the heroes arise.
Let the heroes arise. That's about personalities. We need to let our people know what it means to be a human being. Then I have another book. You have to show all the books that I'm going to mention today. And if you want to be human and you want to rise above your culture, you want to arise above your nation, you want to arise above the populace and above the socio-political area that you are growing up in, and you don't want to be labeled and be identified by vices and call it virtues, then you need to read this book. Number one, where are the heroes? Let heroes arise. Then look for another one, a man or a mouse. Then look for another one, I'm a person. Am I a personality? And then, of course, shallow-mindedness. This book that is here. Yeah. Read yourself of shallow-mindedness. And also insulted by ungodliness, the one that we also showed. That I'm being insulted by this. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we need to spread this word, and we need to do it together. For that to happen, we need your help. Just 5 little steps that you could help us to spread the word. Number one thing we need you to do is to like the videos. Please go like this video right now. Number 2, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Number 3, we need you to press and click on that notification bell. You see the bell? Go press on it. And number 4, we need you to go comment. Write your comment, good or bad. Just write what you feel. Number 5, share on every platform. Share on Instagram, share on Facebook. Just share and spread the word. Thank you so much. All right, bless you.